Part 2 of the unit circle is based on these guys. Part 2 is harder than part 1. Here we go. Let's say this was your triangle. And by the way, the hypotenuse is 1 because it's a 1 unit circle. 1 unit. Let's find these two parts if the hypotenuse is 1. This is what we did last Friday. Or was it Thursday? What was it? Whatever day it was. This is what we did last time we had class. Across from the 30 is x. Across from the 60 is my x radical 3. And across from the 90 is my 2x. Where the number is, I put an equal sign. Nope, you're just watching. And then we'll go from there. This is what it's based on. I put an equal sign there. So my x value, if I divide by 2, my x value is 1/2. That means this side right here is 1/2 long. And then how do you suppose I would write the bottom side if it's 1/2 and a 3?
Root 3 over 2.
Yeah, you could write it as 1/2 root 3. 1/2 times root 3 is usually written as root 3 over 2. That and that are the two sides if the hypotenuse is a unit. Let's go to 45. Okay, x radical 2. I put an equal sign right there. I divide by radical 2 over radical 2. My x value is 1 over the square root of 2. I use a clever 1. I'll multiply by root 2 over root 2. I get root 2 over 2. So this side is root 2 over 2, and this side is root 2 over 2. So I got those two values. Remember those. They're going to come up right now. All right, so I'm going to go in on top of the unit circle here. And every spot that has a radian value also has a spot on the unit circle that has an ordered pair. For instance, this little ordered pair right here, and we're going to do all the quadrant angles first. That little spot there, well, the radius is 1 unit long. 1 unit long. So that spot right there has an ordered pair that corresponds with it, right 1 up and down 0. The ordered pair that corresponds with 0 degrees is the ordered pair 1, 0. Likewise, this one is 1, 0 right there, an ordered pair on there. What ordered pair corresponds with 90 degrees? I'm going to put them, I think I'm going to put them on the inside. 1, 0. You think it's what up there? 0, 1. And over here? -1, 0. And down here? Yep, that one is 0, -1. Now those are easy because the radius is the length of the unit. The radius is 1 unit long. This is 1 unit. And like I said, I know it's not like 1 inch or 1 foot or 1 yard on this picture, but we just assign the length of this to be 1 unit. Here's the hard one. I'm looking for that ordered pair. Okay? Well, I see a triangle. I see this triangle. And in that triangle, I see this is 30 degrees. I see a right angle right there. And I need to find out the coordinates of that point that exists up here. Well, if you're doing coordinates, it's always left, right, up, down. So how far to get from here to here, from that point to that point, how long is it to get from my finger to my other finger? Look over there. Do you guys see where the root 3 over 2 comes from?
Yeah.
So this distance right here is literally root 3 over 2. And then how far to get from here to here? 1/2. Which makes that ordered pair right here, that ordered pair is root 3 over 2, 1/2. That's the ordered pair that goes with that point. Follow me?
Do you want us to draw the triangle in?
That's up to you. I'm just showing you where they come from. I'm going to do this a lot. We go root 3 over 2 and we go up 1/2. Really, there's only two values here because these are all 30, 60, 45, 45, 90 triangles. It's either root 3 over 2, 1/2, or it's root 2 over 2. Right now we're dealing with the root 3 over 2, 1/2. All right, let's see if you guys can take a little jump here. I want that ordered pair.
Negative root 3 over 2.
Negative root 3 over 2 to the left.
1.
So negative root 3 over 2 to the left. And then up how much?
1.
1/2. Anybody want to guess as to where I'm going next? Like what spot am I going to find next?
245.
I'm going to 210. Because 210 makes me go whoosh, whoosh. So I'm going so much to the left and then so much down to get to that point. Well, how much left do I get? How far is that?
Negative
Root 3 over 2 to the left, and then down 1/2, yep. And now the last spot I'm gonna get that's like this is this one. See, all I'm doing is I'm using symmetry. I don't know if you visualize this, but this triangle exists right here. This triangle also exists right here. And then this triangle also exists down here. They're the same triangles, they're gonna have the same lengths. The only difference is their signs are different. So this one goes to the right root 3 over 2 and then down 1/2. So root 3 over 2 comma down 1/2. And I got that one. Okay, so now we got all those green ordered pairs on there. We have to do that for every point. Every single point has a set of ordered pairs. All right, here we go. I'm gonna dot this guy in. I'm actually gonna erase that 3 over 2. I'm gonna erase that 1/2. But I got this guy right here that exists, and I gotta get to this ordered pair here. The hypotenuse is 1 unit long. It's a 45, 45, 90 triangle now. Now I'm dealing with that triangle right there that exists. That 45-degree angle is right in there. And I gotta decide how far is it from there to there, and then how far is it from there to there. Well, I just did the math. In a 45, 45, 90 triangle, but the hypotenuse is 1. That value right there is root 2 over 2, and then that value up is root 2 over 2. So I went root 2 over 2 to the right, and then I went root 2 over 2 up. So that ordered pair is literally root 2 over 2, comma, root 2 over 2. That ordered pair goes with that. And every 45-degree angle spot is the same. Root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2. We just got to get our signs right. So here we go. Left, up, left, root 2 over 2, up, root 2 over 2. That ordered pair is left, negative, root 2 over 2. And then I went up, positive, root 2 over 2. Okay? Here, well, I went left and down. Left is negative, down is negative, but to get to those 45-degree triangle spots, it's still root 2 over 2 to the left, root 2 over 2 down. So my ordered pair here is negative root 2 over 2 to the left, negative root 2 over 2 down. And then this spot right over here, well, that spot is right and down. So right is root 2 over 2. That's a positive direction to the right. Down is negative. So that's negative root 2 over 2 down. And I have all the 45-degree angle spots. These guys, they are the same. You just gotta memorize the quadrants. You gotta know what the signs are in each quadrant. And I actually have a little sheet for you to kind of help you memorize that, and I'll show you that here in a second. We have one more spot. We have this 60-degree angle spot. And all of the 60-degree angle spots are similar. And in the 60-degree angle spot, we're dealing with this triangle right here. 30, 60, 90 again. They inverted it, flip-flopped. Any idea what would probably happen? Yeah, you switch the coordinates. Look, instead of going root 3 over 2 up 1/2, I went over 1/2 up root 3 over 2. So these two coordinates in this spot, they get flip-flopped. Those two coordinates right there, I went over 1/2 and I go up root 3 over 2. So I go over 1/2 and I go up root 3 over 2 to get to that spot. over a half, up root 3 over 2 gets me there. And then I'm gonna go over a half, up root 3 over 2, but I went left a half. So my ordered pair is going to be -1/2, comma, up root 3 over 2 to that one. And then this coordinate down here, to get to there, I go over a half, down root 3 over 2. So I go left 1/2 negative, I go down root 3 over 2. And then to get to this point here, I go right a half, which is positive, down root 3 over 2, which is negative. So right 1/2, down root 3 over 2. And I get to that point. That is busy. Look at all that. And I'm not kidding. It's basically, you have to know, you have to have it somewhat memorized. You have to have patterns memorized so you can get there. My job is to help you memorize them. My job is to help you learn this unit circle. I got some good tricks over the years that I've learned that if you just follow along with my tricks, you're going to be in good shape. But let's talk about a couple things on this guy, okay? The coordinates. You should check your coordinates here. They're both positive in that quadrant. So look at both coordinates here. They're both positive. Over here, check your coordinates right now. Is the first one negative in each ordered pair? Like, look at your unit circle right now. First one's negative, first one's negative, first one's negative. And the why? It's because I went left and up to get to the ordered pair. Negative, positive, left, up. So they're both negative here. Down here, check your coordinates. Are they both negative? Left and down is negative coordinates. Left, down, so negative, negative, negative. I got them. And then over here, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So I went right and down to get to a positive, negative coordinate. Another thing that I notice, okay, there's really only 3 numbers if you don't count the quadrants. Actually, there's 4. There's 1s and 0s, right, at the quadrant spots. But then it's either 1/2, it's root 3 over 2, or it's root 2 over 2. And if you can memorize this, it really helps. Your 45-degree angle spots, 45s, 45, coming right down the middle of each one of these. Your 45-degree angle spots are your pi over 4s and your root 2 over 2s. Oh, that helps if you know it. It like shortcuts everything. So everywhere there's a 45, I have some root 2 over 2 values. Root 2 over 2 values. And everywhere there's a pi over 4, I still have the root 2 over 2 values. And then the other ones is like, are you going short or long? So if I wanted to get to there, I go long, short, long, short. Long is always the root 3 over 2 value. Short is always the 1/2 value. This spot I call medium, medium. Root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2. Those are the medium values. Short, long. Short is a 1/2. Long is root 3 over 2. Now, what I have here, what Mr. Mueller and I kind of decided here, was I have here a little first quadrant cheat sheet that you can, oops, I'll show you right there, and I'll give you one of these. But this is a first quadrant cheat sheet that you can keep in your calculator, and it helps you with all of the degree measures, the radian measures in the first quadrant. After the first quadrant, we 100% would expect you to use symmetry to find these values out. This is very similar to that graphing thing that we did, where I gave you all of the, like, what does ABC do? Very similar to that. And this guy here is to help you, and I'll show you how to do it, but pretty important that you start the process of doing this, okay? So, here's a question that I should be able to ask you right now. Okay, are you ready for this? At 21 pi over 4, at 21 pi over 4, what is the ordered pair? Where's 21 pi over 4 at? I don't know either, but I can go like this. Watch this. Watch. 0 pi over 4, 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, 5 pi. How far should I go? To 21. Go, and let's see if we can agree on the ordered pair. You guys count it out. 21 pi over 4. what would that ordered pair be? I want the ordered pair. The ordered pair at 21 pi over 4. Let me see here. Here's how I do it. 0 pi over 4, 1 pi over 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I always check myself. 8 pi over 4 is 2 pi. Oh, wait. 8 pi over 4. Did anybody do this then? So then 16 pi over 4. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 pi over 4. You would have listed negative root 2 over 2, negative root 2 over 2 at 21 pi over 4. You can come up with that. That make sense? Okay, at negative 900 degrees. Negative 900 degrees, I want the ordered pair. Negative 900 degrees, I want the ordered pair.
Negative
360. Hey, did you notice? I went,
Yeah.
did you notice?
Yeah.
Negative 360, negative 720,
And then 180.
oh, and then 180 more. I'm right here. The ordered pair is negative 1 comma 0. I want two coterminal. No, I'm not going to go there yet. I want 19 pi over 6. 19 pi over 6 ordered pair. 19 pi over 6. I want the ordered pair. Nineteen pi over 6 ordered pair.
What is it, 9 pi over 4?
19 pi over 6 ordered pair.
12 pi over 6.
19. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, it's
19, 120. Yeah, 120.
19 pi over 6. 1 pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pi over 6. Oh, that makes sense. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You should have listed negative root 3 over 2, comma, negative 1/2 is the ordered pair. This is what we'll be doing tomorrow. We're going to be doing more examples on what this is good for. We are approaching something pretty important pretty fast. You should use that unit circle. You know what I've had people do to help them out? People have taken a picture of their unit circle and set it as their home screen. You want to talk about coolness? That's like sweet. And then you have it, and then every time you pull it up, oh, hey, there's a unit circle. I'm learning. Every time you open your phone that way, you're learning. Let's go.